Mario Kart 8!
There we go. That's more like it. Let's see how many more of these 50 cc's I have to knock out. Oh, well that looks neat. I'll go ahead and try that. Okay, still need to do this one. And everything looks good. Oops. Had my thumb over the wrong button there. Oh. Now I know not to do little hops on the boost pads that are flat on the ground. Ooh. Ouch. Funny, all of the... Yep. Things gotta be programmed to wait to drop off the CPU lightning bolts until right when you are off the ground. Okay, so I don't actually have to hit the brakes on that, just start my drift nice and early. All of these courses are so wild compared to what I'm used to on the SNES and 64 Mario Karts. And 3 boosts off of that part. Not too bad. That whole section, it's like, do I want the boost or do I want the double item box? Actually get the starting line boost this time. Yeah. Slipped right in between the item boxes. Oop. Item boxes get such garbage in first place. Which, I mean, I guess it should. Get a red shell, who else are you gonna use it on? Oops. Wondering about that boost up on the wall there. Yeah, just like that. Like every single time, banana peel and 1 coin. Yeah, I forgot to look for how you get up there that time. By the time you see the boost pad on the wall, there's like a solid fence there. Will I remember to look for it next time I play this track? Probably not. Oh, it's this course. I've just seen this course in online matches so far. I pretty consistently fall off of that one so far. Off slightly. Missed the double. Ooh. Whoop. Wonder whether or not the boosters around the outside edge of that part are enough to overcome the greater distance you have to travel. So it would kind of be nice to be able to just start a race with nothing but computer players and just kind of be able to flick the camera around to follow different computer characters just so you can see how they handle each of the different tracks. Kind of figure out where the most effective place would be to put the banana peels. Because if you know that computer players are always going to try to aim for a specific section of the track, you could throw all your banana peels there and increase your chances of clobbering somebody. And this is just like a remake of level in the 64 version. Still think it's odd though how the computer knows what place everybody is in this version of the track, but in the original game it just shows question marks for everybody until the end of the race. Yeah, thanks for the garbage storm, computer. Just imagining trying to drift down the track everywhere the whole time while having the ink on, just so I can see where I'm going. I'm still a stupidly high amount in the lead. I don't actually know the optimal route through this. I usually just follow everybody else whenever this stage comes up in multiplayer. Seemed like I used to be able to lap the person in last place, though, quite frequently in the older games. Huh, and that was the last race already, huh? Okay, I'll start another one. Only 350cc cups left to go. Hey, Axio, what's going on? So that question mark isn't a random option or something? It just jumps right over the top of it. Oh, that looks cool. Yeah, I'll go with that for this one. Do. Ah. Uh-oh, bad timing. What kind of cheese you put in yours? Okay. I've never been too creative with macaroni. I just grab whatever comes in the box. Oh yeah, definitely with the pepper. Would you believe I only just recently actually discovered the wonder of a pepper grinder instead of using the stuff that comes in the shaker? Yeah, I think it's got a bit more kick to it than the other stuff. It's kind of a neat course. Oops, I wanted to throw that backwards. I like it anytime the course has a lot of kinetic energy and lots of things moving. Once I knock off all of the 50cc courses, I'll have to move on to 100. And the computer can start ramping up its revenge against me for clobbering it so hard on the easy stuff. Started that, and at the last second I was like, oh wait, no, that drops off. On the plus side, I saw it instead of YOLOing right off the edge there. Yeah, I think I only played in handheld mode for a few minutes and just stick into docked mode. Primarily because that's what you gotta do to get an HDMI output on it, so... I haven't started to get Joy-Con drift on my Joy-Cons yet, just because I've used them so little. Usually I'm using the Pro Controller. Now I did have the Joy-Cons out for Mario Odyssey, because that's got a lot of motion controls in it and things that... Oh, Okay, that was interesting. There's a few things that you have to specifically shake or wave the Joy-Cons in specific ways to get. I'm like, they could have just made that a button. That's kind of what I think of as bad motion controls. If whatever you're doing could have just been a button, then it's bad motion controls. But if the motion itself is actually like a critical part of the control, then that's a good use of motion controls. Like the way they use the gyroscope in the 3DS Ocarina of Time remake. That actually feels really good. Like, I actually managed to snipe things with the bow and arrow during, like, while riding on Epona, and that was something I could never do with the Nintendo 64 controller. I don't know, it's something that's interesting to think about. Might feel completely different if you start out with it instead of playing on games that don't have any kind of controls like that. Ah, moving segments. And again, the computer has really good timing for sniping you as soon as you are in the air. Oh, now they're gonna break chunks of the course off, it looks like. Yeah, there's a lot going on now. Actually, looks like most of that waited until the next lap to actually do anything, so first time around, okay, you can see everything shaking and earthquaking. You kind of use that as an indicator that something's going to happen. Every time I'm not expecting that one to send me flying up in the sky quite so much. I guess it is a different color though, so I need to remember that's an indicator. Oh, and that ain't the way at all. Yeah, and I'll definitely have to remember that for when it gets up to the higher speeds, because that kind of stuff ain't gonna cut it on the 150. Possibly not even the 100. Oh, here we go. It just feels so good hearing this song. This and Victory Lap. It's gotta be my favorite tracks off of the Mario 64, or Mario Kart 64 soundtrack. Actually, I wonder if any of the shortcuts work on this version, or if Lakitu just nopes you right out of that. And another one down. Yep, I see a whole bunch of them are... Take a quick look-see doodle here. Well, for some reason this says it's doing 760 kilobits, which it is not supposed to be doing. Actually, it's weird. So, this bandwidth meter that I have says that OBS is putting out 700 kilobits, but OBS itself only says it's putting out 300 and something kilobits. Possibly because of how busy Rainbow Road is, it ended up... Yeah. So I'm also kind of looking back and forth here, trying to decide whether I want to keep using Streamlabs or if I want to try to convert everything over to regular OBS instead. One of the things, though, that Streamlabs can do that I think is pretty neat is if you switch between different scenes, they have this style of transition where the stuff actually moves around like that, and that doesn't seem to be one of the options in it. This is still indicating that it's using up way more than it's supposed to be. Let me see here. Yeah. The other thing that's kind of interesting is apparently regular OBS lets you change the bitrate of your stream while it's running without having to stop and restart it. The main reason why I put Streamlabs on was because I thought you had to have it in order to have the chat and the alerts and all that kind of stuff. But apparently, as long as you have an account on Streamlabs, all of that stuff can be added as a browser source. It gives you a specific URL for it, and you just plonk that in there, and it works. So that kind of gets rid of that as one of the deciding factors. The other thing, though, that Streamlabs does that I kind of like is that it can automatically post on Twitter whenever the stream goes live. So that'd be something I would have to manually do if I was using the other one. I mean, that could work too. But with this, it's just, I don't know the best way of describing it. You'd have to like go to the website for it, then you could see all the stuff that's in the control panel for it, like the options that you have on it. But yeah, a custom style sheet just applied to the Twitch URL would totally work as well. Let's see, I don't have a... I'll try this for a second. No, even with the blank screen, it's still using up all of the bandwidth. I don't know, I can try stopping and restarting the stream, but I don't want it to spam the notification for that. I wonder what happens if I do something really dumb like this. Actually, I have an idea. So, first thing I need to check though, log into here real quick. That sounds good. Where window that I am looking for here. Come on, where's the... I don't know why it's just like so difficult to find anything that I want on the settings on the site. Yes, no, okay. Okay, click on that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try Control-Alt deleting it and then just relaunch it and tell it to reconnect. This may go horribly wrong, but we'll find out. I have like the disconnect protection thing turned on now.